All right, cool. So we're gonna go live. I haven't been live yet on TikTok, but this will be an interesting experience. Okay, cool. All right, so what we're gonna be doing this morning, guys, I always go live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Today, we're gonna do TikTok live. And what I do is I make phone calls for those that don't know on TikTok. I prospect live every morning, and I put my here. So, comments. Oh, there we go. No, that's a share. I would type shit in. I guess I can't. That's all right. That's all right. No comments yet. So I'm gonna put it over here, and then I look at my hair. It's good hair day today. And I'm just gonna do today is Feedback Fridays. So what we do is I make phone calls. One, two, uh, and, okay, cool. All right. Oh, I got to go live here. Cool. Morning, y'all. Feedback Fridays and follow up. All right. Where is my? Oh, I gotta get my headset. Hold on. You need that. All right, let's rock and roll. Let us rock and roll. Morning, y'all. Today is follow up, making all kinds of follow up calls. Cool. All right. Let's hope my phone doesn't ring. And we're ready to go. Cool. Ready to rock and roll, y'all. Okay, so let's first, excuse me, I want to do motivated sellers today. We sell my house fast, um, property leads. These are all cash offers that raise their hand. And I just, when they sent their information in, I did not have, I didn't get in touch with them. So we're going to give them all a call this morning. I have one, two, three, four, five, seven of them. We're going to call them live right now. So these are so for those on TikTok who don't know who I am, I've been in real estate for about 15 years. My main source of leads is just picking up this phone here and calling. So I teach agents how to do that, how to do it with confidence. I have scripts, all that good stuff. If you want to check it out, just go to domoredealswithdaniel.com. Very simple. Domoredealswithdaniel.com. All right. So this first person here is Michael. Michael submitted his information. We gave a couple times this week. He did not answer, but we're going to give him a call again now. See if I can get him on the phone. He's looking for a cash offer for his property in Hopakon. If anybody knows where that is. All right, it's ringing. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, brother. On is that TikTok? Yeah, good to see you, man. All right, three rings. This is what I get each time. I have not. He's not answered each time I've called him. He submitted all his information to us as well, which is weird. I'll leave him a message. And then you can hear my canned message that I lead to them, Mark. Hey, Don. Good morning. Mark, my name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions here, Michael, and just wanted to leave you a quick message. Looks like you sent your information in to get a cash offer for your property. We're trying to connect with you to make that happen. So please call me. It is Friday, 9:30. I'm at 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. So we have not been able to get in touch with him yet, but it's okay. Now we're gonna try Cheryl. This is another one. She has a property in Warren County, New Jersey. Sent all her information in to us. I've called her 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and she still has not reached back out to us. Her call's hitting today, boy. All right, so let's give Cheryl a call, see if we can get in touch with her. And again, she raised her hand, said, "Hey guys, Dan, I want a cash offer on my property." And she raised her hand, said, "Hi, I'm looking for a cash offer." And we just haven't been able to get in touch with her yet. So let's give her a call and see if and again, guys, this is for agents. You guys are just looking for another lead source. This is a great lead source. Voicemail. This is voicemail. Good morning, Cheryl. This is Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. Cheryl, just reaching out to you. Looks like you sent your information in for us to give you a cash offer on your property out in Warren County, and we're trying to connect with you to make that happen. So please give me again, the number's 973-255-8714. And again, just trying to connect with you, get you that cash offer for your property. Thank you. Okay. Still have not connected with her. She has avoided us, to say the least. That's okay. Keep trying. We don't give up. This next one is Phil. This is Phil. And Phil seems to have sent his information in. I'm going to put some information here. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Eh. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna put Dennis after. Okay, let's call the next one here. This is Philip. This is Philip. All right. I've left Philip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls. He has not responded, so let's try number 6. Right, and again, this is what we're doing here, everyone that's watching. We are real estate agent, but I'm also right now an investor. These people have raised their hand and said, "I want a cash offer on my property." Hey, Chucky, what's going on, brother? They've said, "Hey, I want a cash offer on my property." They're raising their hands, sent us their info. I've reached out to them now, most of these people at least 3, 4 times this week, and they have yet to respond. So we're gonna keep grinding here. We're gonna keep popping and see if we can connect with one of them to do that. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. This is good watching SpongeBob SquarePants. That's cool, bro. Are you an agent, Chucky, or are you just like popping in because you saw me on live? I've never seen one episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, just so you know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's the truth. All right, this is Phil. Let's give him a shout. I've left him 3 messages. He's yet to respond. Okay, it's ringing. Mm, I think it's going to go to voicemail. Unfortunately, yep, Phil, not Philip, Phil. Good morning, Phil. This is Daniel. Phil, just trying to connect with you because it looks like earlier this week you sent some information to us regarding wanting a cash offer for your property in Sparta. We're obviously able to make that happen for you, but we just need to connect with you for a couple minutes. Just let us know what method of communication would be best for you, whether it's phone call, text, email. Anyone is fine. We just need to connect with you to see how we can make this happen for you. We've sold numerous properties in your area, so you have my number. Give me a ring, and let's see if we can make this happen, or a text or an email. Thank you, sir. All right. So we now have left him one, two, three, 4 messages. He has not responded to any of them. So it's weird. These people are sending us their info, and yet it's funny. They don't respond. They just don't respond. I'm not ready to turn on Passaic yet, so we're not going to do that one. But all right, let's now. We have new commercial leads that we're going to call to today. This is Adam. Adam has a building in West Orange. Now, the first thing we're going to do when we get buildings is we check to see if they're listed. All right. So, because you don't want to call on a listing that's call on a building that's already listed. All right. Wow. This is a great building. Is it listed? I think it might be. Beautiful building. It does not look like it is, but we're going to check once more. Just bear with me here, guys. You always got to check these. I know it's a pain in the ass. It takes a little bit of time, but you always want to make sure because you don't want anybody ever um, calling on your listings, soliciting your owners. You don't want that. I don't want it, and I've had it. The good thing about my owners is okay. So, all right. So this is good. So the office space was listed to for rent, and the building listed for sale. The office building rental is under contract, so it's active right now with the agent. I just am curious, is it the same agent that listed it? I think it is. Yeah, it's the same agent that listed it for sale. All right, so she got somebody into the building, so then we just delete this one. It'll come up again. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait till that here's what you can do, and this is what I'm gonna do. You can wait to see once that um, when she closes on that, now the rental is closed, and you can call about the building and see the building. "Hey, I noticed the building came off the market. You're not soliciting an active owner now. I'm not gonna delete this. I'm gonna just keep it on the back burner." I just thought of that. That's a great idea. This is a nice building, man. If this guy wants to sell the building, um, sell the building, you know? That's the whole point here. So, that's the point. Okay. Alright, so let's move on. So the next one that we have is, uh, so we can keep him out. Now this is $2.5 million. This is, uh okay, 156, 206. I wanna just this is in Somerset County. This is in Hillsborough. So the easiest way to do this is to just delineate out the address. It's expired. He's had this is crazy. He started at 3.3 million and went down to 2.5 million, listed at 2.5 million twice, and it didn't sell both times. Yeah, he had it for on the market for a year. Like, what are these agents doing? And he's a residential agent too. It's crazy. All right, let's call this guy. He's not on the market, so let's give him a shout. This is John. Let's try John. All right. So he's got a $2.5 million property. Let's see if we can connect with him and see what it's probably the price, but let's find out. Okay, it's ringing. Come on, come on. Man, don't anybody work? I get tired of hearing voicemails all the time. That's why. And it says his voicemail is not set up. Come on, man. You own almost you own a $2 million property. You're telling me your voicemail's not set up yet? No, I can't believe that. Let's call the house line. I have his house line too. Guys, I have .5 glasses and I still can't see this handwriting. I'm like, who the fuck is that? All right, let's see. See if this is a good number. All right, so that's the house number that I have is not in service. So the only other number that I have is that. So all right, um, yeah, can get in touch with him. So maybe he'll call back. You never know. Let's move on. This is 902.8. This guy was nuts. We talked to him yesterday, my partner and I. We pitched this guy. There are sometimes sellers that are just they're I don't know how to say it. They have a absence of reality. They do not have an accurate assessment of reality. That's the best way to say it. So we were seeing if it would be a fit for us to list his property. It was about 980 million dollars property, and he just went into this whole tirade about how real estate works, and you don't know, I know. I own multiple buildings, and I understand how the guy's 85 years old, and he still hasn't sold any of his buildings yet. He doesn't have he told me he doesn't have family. So, we were just like the only question I said to him was, "Daniel, like, I'd imagine at this stage of your life, like, ease and, like, simplicity of life is important to you, no?" And he said, "Well, what does that matter?" And I said, "Well, you're hanging on to these properties properties that you just shared with me are a real pain to manage because you've got tenants, you're dealing with vacancies, you're dealing with non-payment of rent. I said, "Don't you wanna be done with that so you can just take the money from these buildings and go and enjoy yourself in this stage of your life?" And he got, like, angry at me. "Why are you talking about that? That's not none of your business." Like, "Okay." I said, "But respectfully, you're selling the buildings for a reason. I'm just trying to figure out what the reason is." But you know, of course, you're 80, like, at 85, you know you have what, maybe 10 years left? Don't you wanna make those 10 years, like, and that's going to 95, which is a rarity. Don't you wanna make those years, like, enjoyable and doing what you wanna do, maybe with friends? Because he said he didn't have family. But maybe you have some friends. Go travel the world. Dude was just not having it, man. "I know and you don't," was his mentality. "I know and you don't know." It's like, "Okay, have fun with that. Good luck with that." That's why he had a building on the market 3 times. He had it listed in 2023 to 2024, then part of 24 to 25, then the beginning of 25 to the end of 25. It didn't sell each time. I already told Ellie that I'm in, dude. That's my buddy asking me if I'm in for Thanksgiving, and I was like, "I already told your wife I'm in." Alright, let's get another one going here. I wanna call another commercial. So this is 950. It's in Bayonne. Let's see. There it is. So now, again, guys, what we first do is we check to see, is the property listed? That is rule number 1. We don't want anybody soliciting your owners. I don't. So, no, this expired. It's off the market. Listed for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Didn't sell. Is this just a 3 or is it 2 over commercial? No, this is a 2 over commercial. Yep. I can see why this didn't sell. So already looking at what he put into the, multiple, it's the building is under rented for what they're asking. So I have a spreadsheet here that the agent took and got. To open. There we go. Yeah, there's not much room here. So that's the issue, is the building is under rented. So that said, guys, what we now do, hey, what's up, Sam 88? What's up, brother or sister? Sam could be a girl's name or a guy's name. I'm not sure which. And if you tell me that you're not either of them, then we're probably not gonna be a fit for you to listen to me. So hoping you tell me you're one or the other. So I am making phone calls to expired listings, people trying to sell their property couldn't, and now we're giving them a call to see if they're still interested in doing so. That's what we're doing here. Let's see. Okay, so this is Ashwin. Give Ashwin a call. This is the husband. The husband and the wife are on it, but we're going to always call the husband first. Get him, then we call her. What's up, John? I think that's John that's on here. How you doing, bro? Hi, is this Ashwin? Ashwin, my name is Daniel. Commercial agent here in Hudson County with Tip Commercial. Uh, Ashwin was just reaching out to you regarding the building that looked like you had for sale. It was over on Hobart. Uh, You going on vacation? Oh, you're just sorry, are you a renter there, sir, or do you own the building? You own everything. Yeah, that's, we were trying to reach out. Are you just saying you're on vacation? January. Okay, so give you a call January. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm Daniel too. Commercial. Okay, will do. All right. He's in a distant area. He's on vacation. Well, he said he's on vacation, but you can tell he's uh he's on vacay. All right. So he said call back January 1st. So, so here's a goal, guys. He says call back in January. So for those that are listening and watching, you know my golden rule. So if he tells me call him back in January, how soon do you think I'm going to call him back? Drop in the comments what you think. If he says call back January 1, when do you think I'm going to call? All right. So I'm just going to pop in here and put a note in to call him back. I'm going to call him back next month. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. I just got to find, and then I'm going to put it. So what we do, when you make a phone call and then you want to do a follow up, you just pop it in to your system. So I use Follow Up Boss. I don't know what you other agents use for anyone that's watching. My CRM is Follow Up Boss. All right. So I just have to send in the address. So what I do is you put it into Follow Up Boss. It gives you an automatic reminder to, uh, and you put in the date, you put in the time, and what you wanted. You know what was the call. That's right. Okay. So now what we do is we will call back and say, spoke to Ashman, was on vacation, go back, and then I'm gonna put December. Now, and then what you can do now is put in the date, and then we add a reminder, and then boom, so we're good. So that's how you do a follow-up system. So you don't forget to call these people. All right, let's, and again, now we move. Let's see. I want to probably log off on TikTok. Yeah, we're gonna end this. Now I have to figure out how to end it. End live. Ah, there it goes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. That was an experiment. We did it live on TikTok too. I'm not crazy about going. It's all right because I like to listen to music, and that's what I listen to through this. So make these calls. We're gonna jump on and do some. Oh, I have to tell my assistant too. Um, Good morning, lady. Can you do me a favor? I hope you're doing great this morning. Move the commercial leads from promotions to primary. Let's always put them in primary instead of promotions because I don't look in promotions. Okay? Just move it all over to primary when you pull them every morning because there is some this morning too. Um, Pull them into and put them in primary. Thanks. So that's my transaction manager. She does all of my handling of work. Okay. What we're gonna do, oh cool, I have two more to call. Let me just grab a hit of coffee. right, cool. Let's rock. Who else we got? I wonder, like, let's get an appointment today. Here's who I'm going to call too. I'm going to call this guy who my partner and I pitched him, and then he just basically ghosted us. Extra cases. Ah, no, you're not doing that. Just for you guys. I'm going to make this call in a second. I hate cheese. It's fucking rancid. And my buddy's goofing on me for that. Okay, let's call. This guy's name is Peter, and I have reached out to him numerous times, but I haven't heard back. So let's give him another try today. See what happens. I've been very consistent with this guy. It's ringing. It's the weird. It's real estate never like ceases to amaze me. I'm going to give you what happened with this guy, and I'm not even going to leave a message because I called him all week. All right, so it went to voicemail. This guy owns a building in Essex County. He expired January of this year. It's a nice building. It's like four commercial with two resi over the commercial. He was in Europe because he's Eastern European. He was in Europe for the whole year, but I was still calling him and leaving him messages because I didn't know that. I had no idea he was in Europe. He comes back this past week, and this was on Friday, I believe. He calls me. He calls me and says, "Hey, it's Peter." And I'm like, "Peter from," because I never talked to him. He tells me the address. And I said, "Oh, shit." I said, "I've been calling you all year." He said, "I know. I came back from Europe, came into the vacant space in my, and because he has full commercial and one of them was vacant. He had all these business cards underneath his door. He goes, but I called you first because you called me all year and were leaving me messages. You're consistent." And I was like, "Awesome." I said, "I'm just trying to figure out the building." We talk about the building. And I said, "If you're comfortable with us," I said, "we can come out." And he said, "Well, send me your agreement." I was like, "Okay." And I got my partner on the phone, who's the owner. And we send it to him. And we're going to set the next step was to set up a time to go see the building and then do the agreement. I have not heard from him since. Like literally goes to me. Now I have all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, oh, "Hey, Peter, are you free today? Hey, Peter, I sent the agreement out. Any questions? Hey, Peter, our team is ready to go. I haven't heard from you." Then I said, "Are you still interested in working with me? We haven't heard back, and I'm aware you're only here for a few more days. Please let me know. Either way is fine." So even if he went with someone else, I don't care. But guys, this is how uh, not risk averse. What's the word? Confrontation averse human beings are. My guess is he went with someone else, but doesn't have it in him to call me and say, "Hey, you know what? We decided to go with somebody else." He's so confrontation averse, which is it's a human trait. We're all like that. Don't think it's just it's wild. He called me, solicited back to me, and now won't return my calls. Unless he's in the hospital or like in a gutter somewhere, he's decided to go with someone else. And it's that confrontation averse nature in humans to where he can't call me and say, "Hey, we went with someone." Wild. Well, I say that to say real estate never ceases to amaze me. All right. Let's keep calling. I want to get the next one in. This is 2.3 million. This can't be them. She's like 25 years old. This can't be her. This is 920. Now, this one I'm going to call only because it's less than so my partner and I have, hey, Kevin, just somebody that I know he's in the industry. No, Hey, Kevin, no, not Aaron. No, when I do commercial deals, Kevin, they are in New Jersey, so I have a partner in New Jersey that I work with. Yeah, not Aaron. Are you with us, Kevin? Are you in the Elite Builders? Yes, this is not rev share. This is me doing production. So in being in this industry for 20 whatever years, 6 or 7, 1990, 19, yeah, 99 is when I came out of college and joined. So what's that? 99 to 09, 09 to 19, 19 to 26 is 26 years, 27 years. I've built relationships with certain people in the industry just based on how does someone trust you? They you build that over time. You build trust over time. He's been screwed by numerous people, so have I. But we were always friends, and then decided that we're going to do business together when I have deals that will fall into his bucket. We have a great agreement, and this is what I do. So it's another lead source. I have right now like six solid lead sources. Expired, for sale by owner, probate, circle of influence, past client. We've seen Aaron around in the EXP share. Yeah. Well, I've worked under Aaron for a decade now. Just so you know, like I've been one-on-one with him for about 10 years, which is why when he met me, I was on my parents' couch and I had about $63,000 in credit card debt. About, yeah, 10 to 15 years ago, something like that. Short time ago. And then he started mentoring me, and now I'm where I'm at, selling hundreds of homes and investing. So now what I do is I do these lives because, Aaron sometimes tough to get in, he's doing a lot of other things. So I just train agents on what he trained me to do. Now I train you guys how to do it. So that's why I do these lives. So you guys know what to say. And then if you want to, this is me, Kevin. So here, hang on. Oh, let me edit that. Hold on. That's actually not I wrote it wrong. That's me. Yeah, that's my website. So that's everything that I offer. Like again, I do like we have a group call on Tuesdays. You get me for 45 minutes. Like, there's different things that you can do with me. Um, Aaron only does one on ones now for coaching. I don't even know if he even does coaching anymore. I'm not sure. But anyway, check it out if you're interested. Shoot me a DM or whatever. Always here to help you. Always here to help. Okay, let's keep popping these calls, guys. So this is, let me see, 49120. What I'm going to do first, again, we always check to see is the property list. This is not in an area that we would. How do I say this? The rents are low in this area. I got to be completely correct. The rents are low in this area. This expired twice. Yeah, this year too. Yeah, so it's a residential agent trying to list a commercial property. So that's the problem with this, number one. So already, number one, at the property I'm looking at, a residential agent listed it, didn't even get it even close to in front of commercial investors' eyes. Sorry, guys. Any of you resi agents that are out there that are watching me, you don't have the ability to market commercial property the way a commercial agent does. It's most of the time why they don't sell. So then what we do, we come in and we talk to the seller and see if they're still interested in selling. That's what I'm going to call, even though it's below the threshold of what my owner or my partner wants as far as this area. Let's give it a call. This is Laura. All right, it's ringing. Let's see if she answers. Hi, is this Laura? Hi, my name is Daniel, Laura. I'm a commercial agent in the Passaic and Essex County area with Tip Commercial. The reason I was calling this morning is it looked like he had a building that was a nice building, actually, for sale in Patterson. That came, yeah, and that's actually what we're calling this morning because it looked like a nice building. It came off the market as an expired listing. To see, is selling that where is still important to your family? 'Cause we've sold buildings like that. Okay. And are you thinking you're gonna be putting it back on the market in the future? Okay. Would it be okay, Laura, if we were to send you our information? You can kinda check us out. We've sold many buildings like yours and in the area too. So, we'd like you to research us, and then if you feel like you're gonna be getting the property on the market in the future, at least you know who we are, and we'd love to kind of throw our hat in the ring and see if you'd be open to meeting with us. Would that be okay? Okay. What's best for you? Do you work with email? Okay, perfect. Let me just grab a pencil. Okay, the reason we wanted email, Laura, is we have what we call slide decks, and they're like 20 to 30 pages each. It's called a pro forma. So when investors look at buildings like yours, they can see all of the area demographics and the building itself. So it's easier to navigate on email than to print out like 20 pages each. Three of them we'd like to send you. Would that be okay? Mhm. Yeah, we noticed that, and that's one of the another reason why we wanted to call you, because it looks like how it was marketed is the agent that you know, they're a residential agent, right? Ah, okay. Yeah, the one that you had previous was a that's why we wanted to call you. Who you the one that you had as a residential agent, you were like, "Man, this building has not even gotten in front of half of the commercial investors' eyes that it needed to," which is yeah. I know, and that's yeah, Laura, yeah, that's okay. Most owners don't really know the difference between the 2, and that's why we wanted to show you, here's how we market property, but more importantly, the slide deck that we send to investors, it is much different than what, I don't even know if you've even had a pro forma done. Has anybody done that for you, for your building? Like, it's called a commercial pro forma. What it does is it breaks down every facet of your building, the area, and then also, again, price and income expenses, and then it puts a formula out there because investors in this area, Patterson, they have a formula as to whether they wanna buy the building or not based on its numbers. Okay, yeah. So, this is all in it's like a 15-page pro forma, and investors look for that when they're looking for property. Okay, I didn't see it online, that's why I was asking. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. What we can do is this, I'll handwrite a letter to you and put we don't obviously wanna, you know we run into this a lot. Everybody knows a realtor. Laura, I have numerous friends that are because I'm in the industry. The question I'd ask is this, is look, you're selling a business here. The building is obviously is important to you. It might be your biggest asset, it might not. But it's a business decision, I'd imagine, in selling it, and you're wanting to ensure that when you do get it on the market, it's gonna sell, and it's gonna sell for the highest price possible. That's what we can offer to you. Yeah, well, that's what we can offer for you. So whether it's us or somebody else, at least you've met with the top, some top commercial agents in your area, and then you'll have all the information you need to make the best decision you can for yourself and your family. That's all we ask. Would that be okay? Okay, perfect. All right, I'll put a letter in the mail to you, and again, I'll introduce myself, you'll have our info, and then maybe what I'll do is see if I can print out one of our slide decks, and you can see the difference between what we have and then what you had, and then again, I'll follow up with you, and do you have a time frame, Laura, when you're thinking of putting it back on the market? Okay, okay, unsure. Just gonna take a quick so you're unsure. Was there a reason? I mean, it's a nice building. Was there a reason you were looking to sell it? Okay, yeah. Oh, you didn't want to? Oh, okay. Are you just tired landlords or you don't mind it? Yeah, it can be I know, listen, it's especially in Patterson, Laura, I know it can be challenging. It's not an easy market to be in. But again, we know the area, obviously. Good. That's good. Yeah, just to navigate it, it's a lot. It is a lot. I don't know what stage of life you're in, but most of the time when I see buildings like this go on the market, it's usually because that's why I asked. Landlords are tired, they've been managing buildings for years, they wanna retire and just enjoy themselves. G Got it, okay. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the buildings that we sell, they're usually what we call generational, so they've been in families for years and years and years, so there's usually an emotional attachment to it that sometimes the owners are not ready to break away from. Yeah, so we understand that. Okay, I'll do this, Laura. I'm gonna put something in the mail for you, and then I'll reach back out to you, in the future, make sure that you received it, and then if you had any questions about us, 'cause again, we'd like you to research us. Our company's Tip Commercial, TIP. It's just tipcommercial.com if you wanna check out our website. Yeah, okay? All right, well, I appreciate your time, Laura. I'll put this out in the mail to you, and then again, we can connect if you're we I'd say this, if you feel comfortable with us, that you'd like to have a further discussion, I can get the owner of the company, Jason, on the phone. We'll talk for 5 or 10 minutes and see if we'd be a fit to work together. Okay? I know, that's okay. What again, Laura, I'd say this, whether it's now or later, whether it's me and Jason or even somebody else, again, at least you've met with top agents in your area. You'll have all the information that you need, and then you and your family can make the best decision can on who's gonna be able to help you, who's gonna be able to net the most, and do it in a smooth and in a very smooth manner. Okay? Okay, perfect. That's all we ask. Alrighty, I'll talk to you soon, and I'll get that in the mail to you. You too, Laura. Take care. Cool. Alright, perfect. So that call, I don't know if it's gonna pan out to anything, but she's like, "My best friend's a realtor." Okay, I understand that. We all know realtors. Everybody knows somebody. Um, we'll do I don't know why they're going into promotions yet. Me neither. All right, so we're gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna send it to I sent this in our please have this link go out Monday and Tuesday for one. Cool. All right. Okay, so let's rehash that call. That was about a 15-minute call. Her friend's a realtor. It's a commercial realtor who said she said the realtor she had previous was residential. We both agreed on that. What I'm going to probably do is print out a spec that we have. Email is best. She was reluctant and would not give me her email. So I'll print one out, handwritten note, and then send it out to her in the mail. She said, we're not going to sell it yet. I said, is there a particular reason why? We're just not ready. Probably the holidays. They probably don't want to get, they don't want to do it for the holiday. But she said, um, we are going to probably sell it. She said, I don't want to sell it. My husband does. So I'm like, all right. Now that to me is a flag. So I tried to dig a little bit deeper, but she did say, well, what sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but I also do know how old they are. I didn't tell her I knew how old she was, but so I said to her, I usually when I see buildings like this, uh, people that own it are in an advanced part of their life, and they really just want things to be simple, easy, and enjoy retirement. She said that's where we are. So put it out to her, send it to her, and then so I'm just gonna write in here snail mail. All right, and then that's it. So now we just move on to the next one. What's the next one that we have here? Oh, this is Frankie. I talked to this guy. Let's call him back. I sent him an email. So now what I'm going to do, 908, 906. I want to just make sure, where is it? Yep. I sent this to him. Now I'm going to call and check and see, hey, what did you think of what you saw? This is Frankie. He owns a tire, it's like, I don't know, auto body shop. See if he answers. Hey, is looking for Frankie, please? Frankie, this is Daniel with Tip Commercial. Do you remember speaking to me about a week ago? You gave me your email, the Frankie's Tire, and I sent you the email. Yeah, we're the commercial brokers that are in the area that you were calling property. 'Cause you right, you took it off, and then when we spoke, I have a couple notes here. You mentioned that look, you possibly were looking for a commercial agent to do it. You gave me your email, and I did send it to you. Um, yes, got it. Okay. I wonder if there's let me do this, Frankie. I wonder if there's a way for you to skirt that. A real quick question. Yeah. Do you have let me ask you this, Frankie. Do you have debt on the building or do you want to free yeah, a little bit? All right. The reason I was wondering if maybe you wanted to do if you did owner financing on that, you wouldn't pay anything to Uncle Sam, and you'd get income every month. You have a little bit of debt, so I don't know if you can do that with the debt on the building. Wipe your yeah, wipe your hands of it. I got you. All right. Let me do this. Let me talk to Jason. He's the owner of the company. It's called Tip Commercial. If you want to check your email, Frankie, I sent it to the Frankie's Tire. Okay. I'll forward it. I'm going to re-forward it so it puts it at the top of your email. All right. I'm just going to put C below. All right. We just sent it again. I sent it back on October 30th. That's when we initially spoke. So I just resent it to you. Um, Let me talk to the owner, and if there's something that I think maybe we can help you with this tax wise, I'll get in touch with you. I'll give you a shout. Listen, man, I know, and they're taking a nice. I tell all these my clients this: capital gains is at its absolute lowest right now. You think it's going to stay the same or go up over time? And they're like, "Yeah, no, I know it's gonna go up." And I'm like, "So you're at the lowest point it is now." They're never gonna lower capital gains. So, yeah, in terms of I'm with you. I don't want you to give money away either. So, I'll be in touch with you. Let me talk to Jason, and then I'll get in touch with you and see if there's something that we can do. But check out our email. Yeah, and tell your wife to check out our email. Awesome. Thanks, Frankie. You bet. Bye. Cool. All right, I remember talking to him. So, he just bought this building and wants to sell it. He's like, "I don't wanna deal with it anymore," but he's in the 2 years, he's gonna pay a decent capital bill. Now, I wanna see if my partner knows a better way to do this. Let me see. He may not. Hey, brother. Alright, question for you. So, pull this address up. Maybe you know something I don't about capital gain. Alright, 337-339, uh, where'd it go? 327-339, um, South Pearl. Pearl, as in necklace. Yeah. He just bought this recently, and I think within the last year. Now he wants to sell this place. I sent him our slide decks and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, man, like if you can," but he's like, "I don't want to pay almost. If I sell it, everything that I make on the gain, I'm gonna have to pay to them." Is that accurate? Shit, I don't have the date he bought it. Maybe Tax Records has it. Wait for a minute. So you went home? Look at you, slacker. I know, I'm kidding. Are you? All right. Yeah. It is hard working at home all the time because you're always at work. There it is. He bought this on Tax Records. 8 of 24. 8 of 2024. He's thinking if he waits 2 years, he doesn't have to. Yeah. 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 Right. Yes. Yeah. But he's paying that no matter what. No, he holds it for a year, 3 years, 5 years. All right. He's still gonna. Yeah. Got it. All right. I don't think he knew that. Because he's talking about it. I think he's talking about it from a residential perspective. Because resi, you can hold it for 2 years. Yeah, he's going to pay Uncle Sam the capital gain no matter what. Okay, sure. Even if he runs the business, it's his business. Right. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm going to let him know. I told him that. I said, "Brother," I said, "capital gains are gonna be at your absolute least lowest right now." I said, "Do you think the government's $35 trillion in debt. Do you think they're gonna lower capital gains, or do you think they're gonna increase capital gains over time?" Well, come on, man. Well, that's what I don't know if he we haven't identified that property yet. I was yeah, it's true. Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No doubt. I thought that was the case, because it's commercial property, but yeah, I just he was I wanted to check with you. I mean, yeah. All right. Let me give him a jingle back. He's definitely interested. He does wanna sell it. He's like, "I just don't wanna give him everything." I'm like, "Well, now I'm gonna see him and have another conversation with him." Yeah, so now what? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point. Alright, man. Yep. Peace. Alright, so that's my partner, and now he confirmed what I thought. So now what we're gonna do is call him back. We're gonna call back Frankie and let him know. See if he's, Frankie, it's Daniel with Tip. Hey, I just talked to the owner of Tip. Okay, here's when you so I think maybe you might be confused on this. You're saying that you're gonna hold on to this for 2 years, and then in the 2 years, you don't have to pay capital gains. Is that what you were saying? That's residential. That's residential, my friend. I just talked to he's like, "Yeah, bro, I own tons of commercial property." He's like, you pay capital gains on commercial no matter what. Doesn't matter." It's because the government looks at it like it's an investment property. So what he's probably referring to is residential, where if you own it for 2 years, you don't have to pay capital gain if the gain is less than 250,000. You don't have to, but that's on residential property. Now, doesn't doesn't make a difference. Now, what the good news for you is what you did is you bought this, I think you mentioned to me in August of 24, right? You bought the property in August of 24, right? 2024? Yeah, I think that's what you said to me. Alright. If you sold that within the first year, then what the government does is they say, "Well, you're what we consider like a flipper, quote unquote, and then you're subject to more income, which is a more bigger expense to them if you sold it in the first year that you bought it. But you're outside of that now, so you're not subject to that threshold. You've had it for a year and a half. So you can sell it now at any time you want. You're still going to be subject to the same tax that you're going to be if you waited now, 3 years, 5 years. Like, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to pay it no matter what. No matter what. So what happens with that, Frankie, is if you can identify a new property, that's called a 1031 exchange. And a 1031 exchange means you're going to take the money that you make from this and just roll it into another property. And now you're not subject to capital gains. The money that no, the money that you earn, that's the profit on that, you have to put into the new property. So when you sell this, you have to buy something else. And it's gotta be what's called a like, L-I-K-E, a like exchange. So it's got to be a similar property to that. Now, do you have like a really good? Do you have a person like an accountant or somebody that you can go to? Okay, he'll tell you the same thing. And the owner of my company was like, tell him to talk to his accountant. The accountant will tell him the same thing I'm telling him. So check with him. But it's what's called a 1031 exchange. So yeah, either way, my friend, you're gonna have to pay it. Now, he also mentioned too, look, administrations, he owns a ton of property, I own some property too. He said, "Look, administrations always talk about taking away the 1031 exchange. No one's done it yet, but you never know." So, it is a benefit to you if you are gonna sell the building that you're in now, to flip it and put it into something different, because you never know, in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, the 1031 exchange might not be, there for you anymore. Who knows? You know what I mean? Presidents talk about it all the time. And the good thing about your president right now, a lot of people hate him, but he's a real estate guy. You know, he owns real estate. So he's always making rules and laws for people that own real estate. So, yeah, yes. So just, kind of let that marinate, and if that sways any of your decision, let us know one way or another. If you're thinking about putting it into something else, let us know. Maybe we can definitely help you with that. It's just a matter of definitely help you with that. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Talk to your wife, see what you guys want to do, and we can reconnect in the future, maybe next week, and you let me know, hey man, like we're thinking maybe we want to flip it into something else, or we're gonna hold on to it for a while. Whatever you yeah, whatever you guys want to do, we're gonna support you 100%. Okay? Yeah, perfect. And Jason's the owner, and I'm right with him. So we're here if you have any questions, okay? Awesome. You bet, Frankie. Take care. Bye. Yeah, exactly what we thought. He's thinking residential. That's a residential rule. It's not a commercial rule. So for anybody who's listening, if you own a property residentially, you have to live for 2 years, and then once you do, you're not subject to capital gain if the gain is $250,000 or less and you're single. If you're married, that now turns to 500,000. Okay? So that's a residential rule, not a commercial rule. Commercial, you buy the property and sell it in a year or 2, you're still gonna pay capital gain. Okay. So I just wanna let you guys know that. So, cool. Now what we're gonna do is put in a note here, and this is guys, this is awesome stuff. We're just educating. I just helped him. He had a thought in his head that was wrong, and now I just gave him clarity on that. So it doesn't like I don't know if it's gonna turn into a deal or not, but we just helped the seller with with information that's accurate. He had inaccurate information. We just now gave him accurate information. Now there's a whole process. He's got to now reframe. Okay, no matter when I sell it, I'm going to pay capital gains. What does that now mean to me and my family? So now we go. We're going to reach back out to him because he's always answering the phone. It's his business. And then we just reach out to him next week. Hey man, did you have a chance to think about it? What do you think you want to do? And that's what we do here, guys. We're here to help. Cool. And I'm going to put this is what I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love to do this. We are here to serve. That's why I'm here on planet Earth, man. Cool. All right, guys. Let's keep popping here. I'm kind of feeling good today. Let's see what we have. Who's next? Oh, let me see if there's any new, so we ran some today. Let me see if there's any new commercials. Uh, I'm gonna rerun it and see. There might be. We might have some new commercials. I'm not sure. Okay. Don't think there's any other new 1505. Oh, this is 2.6 million. What is this? Oh, I don't want to call this one. I'm fine. Oh, I remember this guy. He's not listing with anybody but his best friend. Like I couldn't break that force field, so I'm gonna delete him. Yeah, this is 700. That's not enough. This is 1.7. Ugh, guys, I get solicited so much with just junk email. I can't tell you how annoying it is. It's just junk. Daniel, I get all these pre-qualified buyers. Like, no, you fucking don't. Stop telling me you can. I find my own. Imagine, guys, for those of you that are watching, this is good that they sent me this garbage. Imagine you're an agent and these solicitations that you get on your phone, like that's how you get your business. Somebody's soliciting you and saying, "Hey, I get pre-qualified buyers for this price," and that's how you do your business. I don't. The whole purpose of me doing this is so you don't have to do that. You get your own business, you draw in your own leads, you make your own money, you're not reliant on anybody else, and then you control how much. It's fucking important, guys. I talk about it a lot. Imagine being in control of your own business. I got so many birds here, dude. They're all looking in my window. Ah, they're like, who's in there? It's cool. Um, that's all. I'm just sharing that with you guys. I don't want to berate you or anything, but just control your own income, control your own business. Learn this skill that I do every day. Every day is not an appointment, but I list 2 to 3 homes a month. But I also have other things that I'm doing too. Creative deals, like I'm getting creative deals. And these guys are so funny. We're whether it's wholesaling or um, whatever. Subject to. All right. I am actually really hungry too. I might go out and go get some. I don't want to get breakfast. The breakfast stinks. All right. I think I'm gonna log off, guys. No, actually, I'm good. We got a few people here. I'll stay on. You guys want me to stay on and make more calls? Do that. Do you want to do Q&A? Any guys have questions? Here, I'm gonna write this. Calls for me answer Q&A. What do you guys want? Do you want me to make more calls? I'm gonna get some coffee. I have one more cup of coffee, and then do you want me to make more calls? Or do you want to do a Q&A where you guys are interactive, just asking me questions? I'm fine with either one. I could care less. What do you want to do? Because of coffees. terrible, but I will eat some, maybe a good sandwich. But have a nice sandwich. All right. What do you guys want? What do you guys want? Do you want me to do? All right. Well, no one seems to want to answer. You guys so fucking gun shy, man. Yeah. Then you leave. It's like so weak. Fucking gun shy. Just drop in the chat, man. Let me see what else we have here. There is price adjustments all across the land. Oh, this is nice. 1634. What is this one? Let's take a look. Oh, is this crazy guy? No, this isn't. This is a. Is this a? Oh, it's this guy. All right, let's take a look at this. This is interesting. Let me see. 16. All right, cool. Let's see. Do. No, there's no new commercial. Oh, take that back. No. Wow, that's a $3 million property there. Yeah, that's not commercial. I saw 3 million and thought it was commercial. This is re Linden. Okay. I'll pair that with these and bring these. All right. Doesn't seem like anybody is responding to that, so I'm just gonna make calls. I don't know why you guys are so gun shy. Drop comments and what you want, but I'm gonna make some calls. A couple more, and then I'm gonna head out and get some brunch because I am hungry. All right, so there's two more that I'm gonna call here. Let's see. Yeah, there's 2 more. Let's call this one, this is Beverly. I don't think I've ever spoken to her. Let's see. I think it's commercial property, but maybe not. Let's see. It's ringing. See what we get. See what we got. No, it's gonna go to voicemail. Alright, so I'm not gonna leave a message. This I will say this, the owner is in an advanced age. He is up there in age. So, I like to have the missed call, and then maybe she calls back. So, we'll move on to the next one. There was this one, and then there was this is 850. That's oh, this guy was nuts too, deleting him. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. So, like okay, this is Mrs. Heaton. I spoke to Mrs. Heaton a couple weeks ago. This is about a property. She's a very nice woman. She has it under contract. Off market. So now what I'm gonna do is just see, hey, how is it progressing? 'Cause she always says, "Hi, Daniel," when I call, 'cause she has my number. And I like that. I like when people do that. All right, let's see. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is. Hi, Mrs. Heaton. This is Daniel. This is Daniel. Danny, Danny, are you in for goodness or badness? You guys wouldn't even know what movie that's from. Danny. All right, let's go. Bring in Danny. Nope, we're gonna get her voicemail. That's okay. Hang on, let me take this real quick. Hello, this is Daniel. Hi. Good. Yeah, I was actually gonna come in a little early and talk to to the doc. Yeah. Yeah, I called them, yesterday, and they said, "Yeah, no problem." Like, "Yeah, there's time. Come in at, like, quarter to one." Yeah. They didn't put me on the sketch? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just to talk. They said, "Come in a little early, and we'll have him talk to you, no problem." I was like, "Okay." Just the cer Yeah, just, like, to make sure that I'm doing the right thing, because I think that the, this, like I might need to do the sculpt, which is what I thought I was getting. So, yeah, so uh, that's the thing, I don't know, I wanna talk to him, but oh, okay. I'll try I'll do my best, I will say that. I will definitely do my best to do that. I should be able to. I don't think it'll be an issue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Biz, man. All right. Who are we gonna call? Oh, Miss Heaton, but she didn't answer. So that's fine. Now we're gonna call this one. This is 1,000,008, and this property is, I think that's Passaic County. Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. There it is. Yep, definitely expired. Is this the same one? Yeah, same one. They've listed this property for one, 2, 3 times. Started at 2.3, then it stopped at 1.8, back in, yeah, 2024. So this is an older one. Let's give it a call. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they still wanna sell it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's give it a call. This will be the last one, guys. I think that, this will be the last one. This is Richard. Oh, he lives far away. Let's see if this is him. Hi, is this Richard? Hey, Richard, this is Daniel. I'm up in New Jersey with a company called Tip Commercial. We're commercial agents. I was reaching out to you. Did you have a restaurant that was for sale? I want to say it was last year. Okay. Yeah, that's why we were reaching out to you. It looked like a great spot. I know there's a nice bar in there. Is there? You were just calling, I guess, is selling that still important to you? Because we've sold buildings like that in the past. Okay, 3, she's taking notes here, so 3 more years. And is there a particular, is it like tax reasons or you just, oh, no way. That's wow. Congratulations. That's wild. Okay. Okay. So you're absentee. Does your, if you don't mind me asking, does your family run it or? Oh, cool. Okay. So no wonder why. Yeah. You're looking, so you just want to keep it in the family. Awesome. Okay. Hey, you never know, my friend. Um, Not a problem. All right. Yep. Yeah, he's like, my niece runs it. I'm keeping it. If I do 3 more years, then it's in my family for 100 years. He's like, "So we're not even doing anything." I was like, "Okay." So, um, I'll probably text him, like, my the website and stuff just for a reference, but, yeah, he's keeping it. That's not a, we can delete this one. That's not a, he ain't doing shit with that. We can delete that. And this is what we do, guys. It's like process of elimination. We just, like, keep, we call them, find out what's going on, and some days it's this is what we get. Some days it's like boom, we get like 3 appointments. Don't focus on the results, guys. Please don't focus on the result of that day. Focus on the activity that you're doing. That's what's most important. the activity, because the activities are building the results. I do this every day. There's some days I don't get anything, and then there's some days I'll get 2, some days I get 1, some days I get none. A week I'll get none. You never know. But it's always you're always stacking up wins by doing the activity. So, what time? 45? Yeah, I actually have some follow-up to do, with, showing for a property that I have. So, you know what? I can do it while you guys are here. Let me do that. I'm just gonna call it from my work phone instead of my personal phone. So let's do that. I will reach you when I need. Thank you. That's Mrs. Heaton. Yeah. Let me write that. I forgot how to pronounce how to say where spell her last name anyway. Where is she? There she is. Okay. I said no problem. Miss Heaton, just checking in to see how it's going with the contract. That's all. And she'll reach back out when she wants. No, she's typing now, so we'll see what she says. Please do not call. Okay. Okay. All right. So we delete her. And again, it's all, guys, this is all just Burnt Mills Road. Where's this? What's this? Wow. Before I go, guys, hang on. Let me check this out real quick. This is pretty dope. What's this address? Hold on. There it is. What is this? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I remember this. This is like there's a specific, oh, how do I say this? I gotta be right. There's a specific population that consistently overprices property. And when I say overprices it, we're talking like by like almost a million. And then when my partner and I call, it's just the same. This is what we want. It's like they throw it out to test the market, and it's the biggest waste of time. So I'm just gonna check and see. I know this property too. Yeah, it's probably close to $1 million overpriced. Yeah, I know exactly where this is. That's wild. He's asking $2 million, over $2 million for this building. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to sneeze. Hold on. There it is. Boom. Bless me. Bless me. Chad. I appreciate you, brother. Actually, it's not. Coincidentally, when I sold cars, even though that's awesome, brother. I love that. Yeah, good to connect. again. Um, this is a different segment of the population in this specific area. But that is funny. In Hudson County, that's prevalent. But I appreciate appreciate the humor. What's going on with you, Chad? Like, what's your how are you doing with your business? Like, do these live calls are they for you? Because then I just do this to teach agents, like, cold call. This is the key to freedom. Picking up the phone and calling. It's the key to freedom, financial freedom, because you control your own business. You're not reliant on people doing that, or people sending you leads. I don't ever want to have that be my business model, ever, 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 ever. All right, let's call. This is who is this? This is Let's see. I almost don't even want to call. Well, prices. He's high. He's not like $1 million high, but he's high. Let me see if it's listed. No, so he's definitely not. He started there. So he listed it twice at 1.5. Yeah. All right. Um, let's try it. Let's try it. We're going to call this person. And then, yes, I hope just knowing that you call for a while and get the same. Yes, bro. Listen, I've been doing this for I can't even tell you how many years, and it's the same shit all the time. The same objections. Your price is too high. Or I'm sorry, your price is too low. Commission's too high. I want to think about it. I'm not listing for 6 months. Like, what do you do to what are you doing to market my product? Like, it's all the same stuff, guys. Chad, it's all the same, brother. Uh, so I share that to say, if you become like a literal master of what to say, then none of that stuff matters. It's like, I'm not listing for 6 months. And it's like, boom, that file in your brain goes, I'm not listing 6 months. How do you handle that? And then I have it. Hey, totally appreciate that, Mr. Seller. And you go from there. This is I offer this. I'm just going to type it out to you. There's no obligation, I don't feel any pressure. But that's my website, domoredealswithdaniel.com. It's got like courses, scripts, all that good stuff. If you like it, check it out. If not, all good too. But everything that's on there is what got me to here. Again, a little background on me. I was living on my parents' couch not too, a short decade ago, about $63,000 in credit card debt. So I got around the right people, did what they told me to do, and now I'm, listing hundreds of homes, um, experiencing a good bit of success. Let's just say that. So I share that to say I'm just now giving what I've learned to you guys. That's all. You're welcome, brother. My pleasure. All right. I'm feeling inspired. I got some Motley Crue playing right now, so I'm feeling pretty fucking good. So let's call this seller. This is Mr. Shin. Has a restaurant. But I will say this, guys, I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to break through this force field. Let's see if I can get him though. At least to answer. That's the first step. It's ringing. Hi, is this Mr. Shin? Mr. Shin, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Sir, I was just reaching out about the restaurant that you had for sale in Bedminster. Okay. The reason we were reaching out looks like a nice piece of property. My partner and I were just curious, is selling that still important to you? Because it looks like it came off the market unsold, and we were a little confused at that. I'm sorry? You have somebody that wants to buy it? Ah, not yet. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is it looks like your realtor had it on the market, it didn't sell, and now it's back off the market. So we're c Oh, you're saying come down and talk to you. All right, well, let me talk to the owner of the company and see if, we would wanna just get some information first, Mr. Shin, before we came down, just to see if it would even make sense for us to work together. Is there somebody that we would be able to talk to for that? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, sir. Oh, you bet. Alright. So, here's the synopsis of this. There's a huge communication barrier here. Very, very, he's hard to understand, which is why I kept saying, "Come again? Can you repeat that?" English is not his first language. Who's this? Let's see if this is you guys wanna hear, a solicitor call me? Let's see who this is. Hi, this is Daniel. Yeah, it's just, I'm well. Who's this?
Clients from your area, buyers and sellers. Are you open to new clients these days?
Wait, I didn't understand a word you just said. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said we got clients from your area, buyers and sellers for property. Okay, are you accepting new clients these days?
No.
What's the reason, man?
What's the reason, man? Like, come on, brother. Like, that's how you talk to a potential sale? You say, "What's the reason, man?" Come on,
Like,
bro.
what makes you not interested? That's the thing. Under wrong.
Because I get my own business. I don't need you guys.
So that's the thing I'm asking. Like, if you're an own business, okay, have a great day. May you got more.
Gracias, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care. That was the weakest phone sale that I've ever heard. It's cool. I was gonna see if I could teach him, but cool. All right. We're going to no, let me sign off. Hold on. All right, we're gonna sign off today. Um, this was a decent day. Yeah, she said, "Take care." That's weird. She was so nice. Now she's like not even talking to me. All right. Peace. Bye. We didn't get any appointments today, which is okay, but we're making calls to try and get them. So, all right. Let me take these off. Whoa. Hello. Um, I always share with this with you guys. I am super. Hang on. I am super, super proud and happy to be with the brokerage I'm at. I'm going to sign off now, but before I do, I had a couple people on a couple of the other social platforms ask about my really the elite builders, not necessarily EXP as a whole, but who I'm with because I'm helping agents get more deals and learn how to talk to the lead sources, pick up the phone. This is the key to freedom. I always say that. So I'm very proud and grateful to be part of the brokerage I'm at. It's changed my life completely. I'm an owner of a company now, and more importantly than that, I'm around and in proximity to super, super high achievers. And I'm always doing the least in the room. And that's what I always want. I want to be doing the least so I can take my game from here and take it here. And the next room I'm in, maybe I'm like the second. I know the second least. And then that room I can go from here to here. That's how we grow, guys. So I'm super grateful. And all I do is take the information that I learn and then I just share it with you guys. So, and if that's something that you like and are interested in, we can always have a private conversation about it. If not, and you just want to sit and listen to me on lives, that's fine too. I do this every day from about, I usually jump on around 9, 8:30, like quarter to 9, 9. And then I'll be on until like, I don't know now, 11, just making phone calls, probates, expireds, commercials, circle of influence, past client, like whatever the lead source is. I have like 7, 8 lead sources. So my business is always bringing in and producing. And I can teach you guys how to do that too, which is what I like to do. I like to teach and share with you guys. I went to college to teach, but I ended up in the real estate industry. Go figure. So I'm going to sign off. Did anybody, you guys heard a lot today. Crazy sellers that don't have an accurate assessment of reality versus ones that do. You heard a lot today. Any questions, comments, drop them in there. I'm curious to see what you guys thought about today. What did you hear that you liked? You learned something? Talk to me before I sign off. Because I was on a lot of platforms today. I was on Insta. I was on Facebook. About to head to my broker to follow up. Hey, what's up, Tanisha? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it was just a good day today. I had a seller just with an inaccurate assessment of reality. We tried to kind of bring him back in, but he wasn't hearing it. And we laid groundwork for a really good commercial listing. The seller had some inaccurate information. We were able to give him some good information, and now he's like, "All right, great. Let me talk to my wife about it. She's going to look at your email that you sent, and then we're going to talk to you next week." So I always share this, Tanish. Don't focus on the results you get that day with doing lead generation because you may not get an appointment, but it's just the activity. Focus on the activity, not the result. You are stacking wins by doing that. And then that day is going to come. You're going to be like, boom, you hit the phones for 2 hours. You're going to bang out 3 appointments. So that's just how it goes. So it's good to see you there, man. So anybody I got a few people on YouTube. Any questions you guys have? Anything you heard today that you liked? Talk to me, man. That's it. Today's, like activity over results, because the results will come. I'm looking forward to seeing you down in Florida, man. It's gonna be awesome. Hell yeah. We love that. Love it, love it. Good to connect with you. I was actually gonna call you today, just see how you're doing, check in, see what's popping down in the dirty NC, So maybe I still will. Maybe I still will. So, all right. Doesn't sound like anybody really everybody on YouTube, but they're like hiding behind the cameras, man. Like, come on, guys. Throw me some comments. Chad, I appreciate you, brother. At least you threw something out there and, made yourself known. It's awesome. I appreciate it. Anybody that pops on that listens to these, I appreciate you guys. And you just hear me talking to sellers, but I've been doing this so damn long that there isn't much someone's going to say where I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. Every once in a blue moon, maybe, but I'm pretty well versed. So, okay, cool, guys. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go work in a cafe down the road, get some brunch, and they have Wi-Fi there. I have a call at 12 o'clock from 12 to 2, and then our day will pretty much be done. I got some follow-up to do, but nothing crazy. So, and that's our day, man. So, appreciate y'all. Love you. Love your life. Friday, got the weekend coming up. I don't think I'm going to work tomorrow morning. I may make some calls. I'm not sure. I'm kind of in the in-between stage of it, but we'll see. Not sure yet. But great to pop in. See you, Tanish. And yeah, man, we'll catch you on the rebound. So if I don't hit tomorrow morning, it'll be Monday morning around 9 o'clock. I'll hit it. So peace. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hang on. So I have a very close friend who is closing on a $850,000 house on Monday at 10. So I have to drive a couple hours. So I will not be on Monday. I will be on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Tuesday I will be here. So Monday I have I don't normally go to closing. I will say that it is not an activity that brings me income. However, it is a very good friend of mine. And I've closed a property with him 4 months ago and earned a very healthy commission. So I'm now going to the closing because he's buying something. So I don't normally go to closings, but I'm going to do this on Monday only because it's him. So, and I'm grateful for him. So, and he'll probably get a bottle of Dom from me. So, yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna give it to him and kind of surprise him because we've between the two deals that I've done with him, I'm looking at like gross 38,000. So you take care of the people that take care of you, and that's why I do what I do. So on that note, not see you Monday, see you Tuesday. All right? Peace.